To day 7 of easing through the holidays. I'm Laura Donnelly, founder of the Healing Path Conversation Series and Dancing with Ease Body Brain Balance. People hire me to teach them to move out of pain and into healing. And as I have gone further on my journey, what I've discovered is that being out of balance in myself, with the people I care about, is something that causes me pain. And so I have developed a few tips and tools and techniques based on somatics and the Alexander technique and a wonderful practice called movement fundamentals that has allowed me to create a better way of returning to balance. I talked a little bit about this earlier. It's not about staying in balance. We are ever desiring to fix the situation and never have it go off again. But I like to use the body as a metaphor and a barometer for testing my alignment in life. And one of the things that is wonderful about the body is that it is fluid and moves and changes. It changes direction, it changes balance. And if you just think about the activity of walking, really, you're in between almost all the time. You know, you're stepping onto one foot, but when that foot is moving forward, say your right foot moving forward, you're leaving the back foot. And at a certain point, you're in between both feet and not really on either foot. But your body knows how to deal with this shifting and changing. And then, you land firmly on your right foot and you start to bring your left foot through. And again, as your foot is behind you, coming forward, each position that the leg goes through that's going to step forward again, your left leg, is a different balance for your body, a different spinal alignment, a different relationship with the ground. And if we use that as our understanding of the world, that balance is always changing, always shifting, always becoming in alignment, then if I do that, I don't get so frustrated when I go out of alignment, because I remember that going out is about coming back. And it's the same thing with breathing. I mean, like, you don't breathe in once and out once and expect never to breathe again. Excuse me. But breathing is over and over and over again. And that's the same way with balance and realignment. And so this day, we were talking about realigning our system after the energies of the holidays. Now, the body is a receptive thing. It feels temperature. We know that. And it's cold where I am, so I'm wearing my jacket in the house. It smells things. Have you been in a storm ever, outdoors in a storm, and had your hair kind of lift up from the electricity? So our bodies are a receiver of information. And when we do the holiday season, even if we try to avoid a lot of the crazy shopping and a lot of the parties and things, our body is still aware and lets us know that that's going on around us. And then we have these choices about what we will do. And if we choose to celebrate and party and do different things that different than our normal routine. We have a normal routine and our body understands that, our brain understands that. It's like get up at a certain time, have breakfast at a certain time. Part of my routine is coffee every day. So my body looks forward to that and I look forward to that. And if we If we upend the routine, that's sometimes interesting and exciting and worth doing and special. And it can also be discombobulating physically. For one thing, for sure, eating a lot of different foods can uh, disturb your digestion, can disturb your sleep. Traveling can disturb your sleep. Maybe staying in a house, a big house with a lot of family members and, a lot of energy and different things, that can disturb your sleep. Just seeing a lot of people that you haven't seen for 2 or 3 months, a year, whatever, all that energy brings up a lot of feelings, memories, good and bad, all kinds of things. And that can disturb your sleep. So, realigning is natural. Getting out of balance is natural. So, we talked yesterday about resting, letting yourself take a naps if you need to. And for me, I used to think when I was young that I could just go lickety split from one thing to the next. Bang, 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 bang. I was pretty fast and now I'm like, oh, am I slower? Or was that always hard on me and I just didn't recognize it? I didn't give myself time to understand that I need to make a transition. So realignment can come in all kinds of ways. It can come from going for a walk by yourself in space and nature and just taking a little time for yourself. That can be deeply realigning. You can uh, do a little clean eating, whatever clean eating means for you. You can give yourself, if you're off this week between Christmas and New Year's, permission to nap on occasion or to go bed earlier than normal, to sleep a little later. If your work schedule is starting, sometimes that's very comforting and a nice realignment to get back into your work schedule. Just observe and see how your body feels. Take a moment to say, hey, body, thank you. I appreciate you. What do you need right now? Also, notice if you had a lot of holiday foods, a lot more rich foods, a lot more sweet foods, if your body is sort of craving those at certain times of the day, you can choose your own, again, realignment response to that. You can, if you want, keep indulging. It's yourself, your life, your body, whatever you want to do. But I don't like outside influences, chemicals, and sugar is a chemical, to be controlling me. So when I'm like, oh man, I had cookies in the afternoon with tea, and then do 2 days, and then the third day, man, it's coming up on tea time. I want those cookies, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's have a piece of fruit. Still sweet, still something. Sit down, enjoy. And yesterday I talked about, I think I talked about eggnog, my grandma's eggnog recipe. Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about that tomorrow. I made that yesterday. Oh boy. So now I have a new thing from my holiday that is actually healthier. So we can create new things. So take good care. Let yourself realign. Listen to your body's messages about what it needs to realign and have a great day.